Good morning, folks. I need to quickly announce a change to today's event for the Mobile Observatory Project. It's going to be raining in Morganton, North Carolina today, so our venue will be indoors at the Riverside Golf and RV Park, not far from the original location. If you plan to come out, please take note of the change. Right to it. The solar flaring uptick continued with an M5.7 flare yesterday afternoon. No major CME was produced, however. The active region is morphing. Some aspects are in decay while others develop. We've got a number of delta candidates within the sprawling sunspot group, including the new guys in back. Our primary CME watch is actually for these filaments near center disk, and later it will shift to the mega filament turning in now. Solar tornadoes all in a line, at least 100,000 miles of them. Some good news is that the solar wind telemetry is calming, so geomagnetic instability is fading quickly. Between the plasma filaments is the equatorial opening of the northern positive coronal hole. It's ramped the earthquake watch along with the Saturn conjunction happening tomorrow. Our big quakes ticked back up in the West Pacific with a 6.7 in New Zealand that actually hit 7.1 on a human red sensor, along with a 6-pointer that struck the Solomon Islands. I'd like to note a major oil spill in Nigeria, which is inundating swamplands, getting out of control relatively quickly as floods have aided the movement of the pollution. Really grinds my gears. You will remember the cyclone watch from previous days. It's come through as the first southern Indian Ocean storm forms and heads for the islands east of Africa here. Low in the Gulf states as the nexus driving counterclockwise, reinforced to the east by a high in the Atlantic, and to the northwest by the Hudson low pulling down Arctic air and handing it to the southern low. This is what it looks like on the U.S. wind map. And the result? Brutal. I envy anyone not caught in this wintry jumble as both snow and cold have been smashing records for a week, and it's not going to stop soon. From New Mexico to the East Coast, this is just no fun. Today's precipitation events will remain in the east, but that's of little consolation when it's 30, 40, 50 degrees below normal. Europe's flash flood threat is still widespread, but if you'll note two flows stronger than the rest from the North Atlantic and the Mediterranean, you will find that the storm zones for tonight hit those spots exactly. Got one system easily visible twisting over New Zealand, while the southwestern system in Australia actually pulls together all the way to the northern coastlines. Take heed there. I'd love some weather shares from Western Australia if you got 'em. Got some terrific shots of our star to close. It's 6:05 a.m. Eastern Time, and that's the news. Eyes open. No fear. Be safe, everyone.